if you're just getting started with text message marketing, or maybe you've done it before in the past, you know that sometimes it can be really frustrating because you don't know what to say, how to say it, or when to say it. That's because the industry has changed. Over the last 2 years, it's gotten more difficult for marketers like you to use text message marketing to grow their businesses. But just a couple of years ago, text message marketing was kind of like the Wild West, where any marketer can send out basically anything and drive traffic to their websites, generate sales, do whatever it is that they wanted to do, including spammers in other countries sending out messages saying, things like your Amazon account's been compromised, even though you know that it wasn't. So what's changed over the last couple of years is the 10 DLC. The 10 DLC, in case you haven't researched that before, go to Google, just type in the number 10 and then D like dog, L like Larry, and C like cat. That'll provide you with more information about what it is. It's basically a new law that states that a business owner has to register as a business with a carrier in order to send out text messages. Now, in order to do that, what the business owner has to provide is their EIN number and a link to their website to show that they are a real business and they have a presence online. And then once they've registered and they've been approved, they could start sending messages in 10 business days, especially if they do decide to create an account with our company, SalesGodCRM. Other services make them take a lot longer. It's not uncommon, guys, for other platforms to take up to 30 days, to get a business registered, even longer than that. So if you're not with a text message marketing platform yet, just remember 10 days with SalesGod versus 30 days or longer with other platforms. You decide which one's best for you. But let's get back to the message. So once you're approved and you're able to send text messages for marketing, you have to know what to send and how to send it. So this is an example of a bad message that people were sending 2 years ago. Something similar to this. Hey, it's Bob. Are you still looking for ways to make money online? If so, click here. Now, this message would not work in today's environment simply because of the fact that, number one, you can't send a link to somebody unless they request it from you. So if you were to use a text messaging platform like SalesGod to send your link out to people on your list, that message would get blocked all day long because the carrier thinks that you're sending out a text message with a link to somebody that you don't know. So, even though you think, yeah, this is a great way to drive traffic to my website, it's actually not because they didn't request it and the carrier is just going to block that message. So what you need to do is you need to rewrite that message. You need to send a message that sounds like you're following up. Now, for example, if you're looking to promote a make money from online from home opportunity, you have to still make it sound like you're following up, make it sound like you're more like a business owner. Are you still looking for traditional ways to work from home, etc.? I could show you how to do it. Click here, reply yes, and I'll send you more information. And then when they reply, then the goal is to set up an autoresponder so that regardless if they reply in the morning, noon, night, or late at night, whenever they reply, they get that auto response message with a link back to your website, so that you could still drive traffic to your website, but you have to do it a different way, because that's one of the big results of 10 DLC is that it's changed for everybody, not just you. It applies to everybody, and you could still send out the marketing messages that you want. You just have to do it a different way. Now with SalesGodCRM, our platform is different because we make it easy for you to get started, to do what you were doing before or what you want to do right now. We help you to do it, but you have to know what to send and what to include in the message. So for example, words that you should not include in your message, dollar signs, the zero dollar sign, the word rate, secure, cash, broker. You should not mention the word money, income, things like that. We'll tell you in advance, guys, what you should not be sending in your message, and also we'll provide you with regular announcements. Basically, things that we see in the text messaging industry. We'll show you what's working and we'll alert you to what's not working, so that you know that you should not be sending out a message with those particular keywords in it. And then when you create your campaign, you could have confidence that you're sending out a message that's going to convert for you. That's what you want in a text messaging platform. You don't want to have to do all the hard legwork yourself, meaning that you're spending hundreds of dollars per month sending out messages that are not delivering because you have the wrong keywords in it. You want to work with a company like SalesGod, people who genuinely want to see you succeed and thrive with your text message marketing. This is a small example of it. And then, for example, like I mentioned, if you want to send your link to somebody, you have an autoresponder right here within SalesGod that you could set this up so that it'll send your link to them when they reply. If they reply back with a yes or with an I'm interested, something like that, whatever the reply is, they're going to get that link if the goal is for you to send them a link to your website. If the link is to send them, if the goal is to send them a link to your calendar, for example, then you could do that as well too. You could include your calendar link in here so that, if the goal is to get them to reply yes to scheduling an appointment, for example, then our software will send them that link as well. And then what's even better, guys, is that with SalesGod, you could include an automatic follow-up process down here so that your account will continue to follow up with them after they've replied to that initial message. A simple follow-up style message that says, hey, I'm just checking back in. Did you get a chance to book an appointment on my calendar? Are you still interested in that? Did you get a chance to do that yet? That sort of thing, until the person actually replies to you and says, yes, I did. Or if they say, no, I'm no longer interested, take me off your list, that sort of thing. So SalesGodCRM is simple. It's easy to use. As you can see, simple navigation right over here. Look how easy this is, guys. You have one navigation area. If you have other programs like Go High Level, you have to basically hire somebody to set that up for you. So if you're a tech novice, you can't get into Go High Level yourself and get up and running on your own. It's going to take someone else, hiring someone to do that for you. Whereas with SalesGod, you have it all right here. And when you create a typical text message campaign in SalesGod, it's template based. You click on one click over here, then you click on this button over here. You give your text message drip campaign a name. You select your days of the week that you want your messages to run, the hours of the day that you want your messages to go out, and then you select your messages per minute that you want to send. So let's say that you only want to send a couple hundred messages per day. Great, you could do that. No problem with this platform. But let's say that you are a pro marketer. You want to send several thousand messages per day, or even 100,000 per day. You could do that too. You can accomplish your goal on this platform. If you previously were sending high volumes of messages in the past, text messages, and you haven't done it in a long time and you want to get back to that, you could do that on this platform, guys. We could help you with that. So don't continue to stay out there in the woods saying text message marketing doesn't work like it used to. It's not going to work for me, because it will work for you. Reach out to me. We could help you and we could get you started. So now once you've done all the settings here, you're going to go down here, you're going to save it, and then your basic text strip is created just like this within seconds. Now the next thing that you want to do is you want to add your message. So how do you do that? You're going to click over here under Add Component. You're going to give your message a name, and then you're going to type your message in here in this box. Now if you scroll down, you're going to see that you have the merge fields for first name, last name, street address, all the good stuff right in here, guys. So the way I start my message out, I always put in a spin token for the salutation. This breaks it up so that the carriers, like Verizon, they think that each message is different. And then also, I'm going to put in the first name of the lead in here, just like that. And then if I'm a business owner, I'm going to put in my name, just like that. And then I'm going to start it out by saying something like following up or checking in or even checking back to see if, and then whatever the message is, that sort of thing. Now, the first message in the text strip, you want to always make sure that you're watching the character count, because our system is going to apply an automatic opt-out to that message. The message will say either text 9 or 0 to opt out. So you want to be ready for that. So now always look down here. It's going to tell you what the character limit is. You always want to make sure that it's 160 characters, guys, because if you keep it at 160 characters, then you're only paying 1.2 cents per message. If you go over 160, the system thinks you're sending 2 messages and it charges you for 2 versus 1. So keep that in mind, guys. You can also send either a voice message, or you could send a file like a JPEG, as part of your one of the messages in your text strip. If you send a voice message or a file, the system's going to charge you 3 cents per text versus only 1.2 for a regular text message. So keep that in mind. So now we're done. We're going to save it, and our simple message is ready to go. And this is the workflow. So the reason why it's called a workflow, guys, is because you could type all your messages up in advance. So let's say, for example, that you want to start at the beginning of the month and you want to type out your messages that you want your SalesGod account to send through the month. Type them all in advance here and then space them out. You could space the messages out by days so that maybe you want message number 2 to go out 3 days after message number 1. You could do that, guys. You don't have to sit here pressing send or clicking and things like that. Once you have your messages in here and you attach your local phone number over here, then what you're going to do, the final thing is you're going to upload your leads to the account. You're going to attach them to the text strip and you're going to activate it. And then once it's activated, then your messages will start going out automatically. So it's like I told you before, guys, if you want to send several hundred per day or several 100,000 a week, you could do that. You could accomplish your goal regardless of what your business niche is. And don't worry, guys, if you've been previously turned down. You tried signing up with another platform and they said, sorry, you don't qualify. Reach out to me. Just tell me what your business is and we can help you get 10 DLC registered. We work really hard to earn the business of our customers. And we provide excellent service and support. We want to show you how you can use this platform to grow your business, because business growth is what really matters. So to learn more about us, visit our website. It's SalesGodCRM.com. If you go to the website, you can read up on the company, learn more about who we are and what we have to offer. There's also a demo video that's on the website. Also, guys, remember that you could go to Google and type in SalesGodCRM to review our comments comments from our actual customers on our Google My Business page. So check this out, guys. Real comments right over here from real people who are using our service, not spam or bot comments like other services. People who are actual users just like you, people who are succeeding with this platform because they wanted a better way. And there's many different business owners across different business niches, and you can do the same thing for your business. So get into text message marketing. Don't sleep on this, guys. This is something that you want to do. If you'd like to learn more about SalesGodCRM, give me a call. My name's Jeremy. My phone number, it's area code 417-372-7811, and you'll also find my contact information in the description for this video as well. So reach out to me. Let's talk about your business and how you could use text message marketing with SalesGodCRM to grow your business. Thanks again for watching. Have a great day. Bye.